Hello everyone and welcome to the last module, Module 7. This module will wrap up our learning for the course through discussion and an interview with a curriculum expert in a school or district. For the big assignment for this one, and I would really start this one early, I'll send out an email here that will ask you to do just that. Identify a curriculum expert in your district or another district, depending on where you have contacts. Doesn't necessarily have to be in your own area. And some of you are moving from one district to the next year anyway. So in a district where you have some contact, go ahead and try to find a curriculum director. Some districts are small and don't have, actual curriculum directors. So who's in charge of the curriculum for your district? Is it the building principal? Is there an assistant principal there? Is it an actual curriculum director? Is it an assistant superintendent? Do the instructional coaches have say in curriculum? Who is it that's there? Find that person and interview that person about curriculum and assessment and instruction and professional development and all those processes that go into curriculum development in every school and school district. This interview is often labor intensive. I think it's valuable, but it's often labor intensive as it is sometimes difficult to schedule time to meet or Zoom with school folks over the summer, as it should be, quite honestly. And so in the event that you cannot find an administrator, an instructional coach, a curriculum director, an assistant superintendent, whatever, if you can't find somebody, I will be your interviewee. You should probably use me only as a last resort, however, as it's better to actually talk to somebody that's out there doing this right now, as opposed to somebody that has been out there but not for a few years. It's just better to talk to somebody who's there and doing it in the present time. But I'm your fallback if you can't find anybody. Using the literature in this module, there are questions that are already developed for you to ask your interviewee, so there's no need to reinvent the wheel. Just take the questions from the literature. The discussion for this week is tied to the overall major assignment. And again, I really recommend starting earlier rather than later on this one, as it's easy to get it lost in the shuffle and not have it done in time. I will work with you on due dates and all that stuff as much as I can, but because this is an assignment in the last week's module, I have to have grades turned in very shortly after this module closes, like the Monday after the Friday that this module is done, this class is done. So we don't have a lot of wiggle room with this one. So as early as possible, schedule that interview and get it done. And again, if you can't find anybody, I'll be that person for you. Just let me know. Dimmitt@nwmissouri.edu or 660-254-4424. Take care, everybody.